How do internet, and welcome back to this exciting episode of GeoSketchr. We're jumping in today to a different map, one which is often used in the geoguessing community. This is a diverse world. We've got 52,000 possible locations across the globe. All of them have been handpicked, meaning that we're going to get high quality images to work with no blurry pictures and things like that. So we're going to jump in. Again, we're going to make a challenge so that if you're watching right now and you're thinking, I want a piece of the action, I want to play along, I want to guess, I want to see if I can beat this idiot, give it a go. Link down below. If you click on that, it'll open it up and the challenge will present itself to you. You can play along with me. I'm going to have 7 minutes per round. That will be a 7-minute timer on your challenge as well. You can make it a little bit more difficult for yourself and make some art along the way if you wish, or you can simply just play along and see if you can figure out where we are quicker than I can. I look forward to seeing your scores in the challenge results. I presume many of you will do better than me, but I also would love to see the creations any creative people out there make along the way. And so you'll find the invite link down below in the description. Pause the video now, get yourself set up if you want to make some art. Let's do this. Let's jump in. Let's geosketch. 7 minutes around. And we've got trees. Excellent. Well, there'll be something we can draw here. Okay, so we need to think about where we are as well. Lots and lots of pine, coniferous trees, conifers, and what else have we got? Like pines, mixture. Any clues in the road markings? We've not got yellow lines down the middle, which would normally be an indicator of North America. We need to find something worthy of a geosketch. Maybe we just draw this scene here, going down this road. So, we'll turn our page this way. We'll grab ourselves a pen. We'll give ourselves a little mark where the bottom of the page is. Okay, so we've got, first things first, we've got this big strong tree coming right up and then working its way down like this. It's heavier on this side, so that must be the south side of the tree as it's reaching out, stretching out for all that sun that it can try and grab. You will often see trees are, at least in the northern hemisphere, which is where I'm familiar with, they are stronger with more foliage on the south facing side. As a general rule, it can also be a good indicator of the prevailing wind direction as well. If you are interested like me, the fantastic book called The Natural Navigator, all about maps and trees and lichen and all sorts of weird and wonderful things in there. Fantastic read. I'd recommend it to anyone interested in the natural world. I'm not quite sure where I'm thinking for this. I wonder if anyone out there has got a more solid guess than me yet if they're playing along. But I've got a couple of ideas. I'm not going to jump in straight away and voice them because I still want a little bit of time to think. This looks looking like some sort of logging road of some kind going down, and we've got trees off in the distance working their way along here. And then coming back, we've got trees coming up, spiking up every now and again. And we're just roughing it in at this point so that we can start adding a bit of colour. We've got this verge coming down here, and this road coming like this. This verge coming around here, and the road running along on this side. And we can see we've got looks like a dead tree going up here. So with that, we can start thinking about adding in a little bit of water, just to dilute down, get ourselves that basic shape of the environment which we are painting and sketching. So I'm just trying to capture these trees nice and quick. You know, we can maybe add a bit of colour in. Maybe a little bit more detail with some ends. Who knows? We'll see what we got. 2 minutes 50 left. We had 7 minutes around. That was not very long at all. Good. It always does creep up on you when you're just sketching away. Have I got the timer wrong on it? Because that felt like a very, very fast 7 minutes. No, the timer is reaching up towards 7 minutes on the recording, so it's just me being slow. But as a shameless form of self-advertisement, if you want to see some geosketching where I take a little bit longer and end up with slightly higher quality results than this, the place to find that is over on Twitch. Every Sunday you'll find me in a group in chat, all playing along, geosketching our way around the world, having a bit of a blast. A real fun time if anyone's if you've got time on your Sunday evening before your work week, come along and join us. That's every evening on a Sunday, normally starting around about 7 o'clock. You'll find me there for a few hours. So we didn't have as long as I was hoping on that one, but we can get just a smattering of green in there, just to remind us that we were looking at pine trees. That was a fast 7 minutes. Or was I just yabbering on and lost track of time? I don't know. It felt like a very quick 7 minutes to me. But it's been a good little warm-up, and we still need to make a guess. Now, my thinking was, this coastline here, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, kind of the north east of Europe. Just because I don't think we're in the Sweden. So I was correct. We were Northern Europe. It just didn't look right for Canada. That sort of a quiet road with the winding trees, the road winding through the trees and the logging road and things. It normally drives me over to the North Americas, thinking of British Columbia and places like that. But the road just, you'd expect to see that double yellow line down the middle of the road, I think. And it just didn't. It had that feeling of a European place somewhere a bit further out. And we were right back here on the 305 up in Sweden, near Sundsvall. Well, there we go. Not bad, 477. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Did you manage to get a better score than that? It's always interesting because some people are very good at these games. It looks like this diverse world is giving us lots and lots of rows of trees. Obviously, if you were playing on your own and you were able to move around, it wouldn't be as much of a problem. grade. G-R-A-I-D-E, grade. We're entering the town or the hamlet of Grade. We've got a blue sign here. Can't read it. Any of the signs. We've got a crucifix. Okay, so that gives us a little bit of a clue. Not much of a clue. And then a big concrete pillar. Can we see any more? Going down into what looks like a church off in the distance. Right. Timer. Go. This is why it feels like a very quick 7 minutes, because I don't give myself very long to work on these things. Let's try and get this scene in. So we've got a road snaking up like this. And it comes round like this, and it's snaking up like this. And then we have out here a bush of some kind, and then back here more bushes. We'll just give a quick indication, try and get a little bit of separation between these. And then we've got a big strong concrete pole coming up here with a lamppost coming off it. A bit further down, another lamppost coming off another pole. So we get them in, and then we've got a house here. We've got some purple. Some purple birches, I think. Off in the distance, back here. That would give me a clue if I could think where they grow. I've seen them in England, but they tend to be in stately homes, things like that. And then we've got various walls and bits coming up this way. And this road snakes off and down and round. Past this house, there's another house here. You just see the end of it, and then this interesting squared tower building, which is making me think Eastern European? Maybe Romania? Kind of that sort of church style I would expect to see out that way perhaps. And then the hills just beyond. And foliage off in this direction. We can see woods off in this direction. And then we'll try and get a bit of colour in. How long we got left? Oh, we've got a bit of time. That's a bit better. Maybe I went too big with the sketch last time, so we'll start off with getting some purple down for these beautiful purple leaf trees back here. And then we're going to come in, grab ourselves some green out of the palette and start loading up some of this foliage with a little bit of green. We need to differentiate this out, so we'll try and add a little bit of brown or something in there just to make these pop. I feel like this house is in the wrong place, but we're just going to have to roll with it. Happy accidents and whatnot. Let's bring it up here so we can see what's going on as we go. So we need some green for this field. It needs to be quite a bright green. Got 2 minutes remaining. And then work our way up here. Just adding a little bit of different green. I'll add a little bit of blue into here. Mix it on the page just to give ourselves that little bit of differentiation. Bring this up as the verge colour. And we've got bushes over here, so we're going to have this in here, and then we'll come in with a different green for this front bush, just so again got that differentiation between them. Need a colour for the road. Luckily we've got somewhat bluey grey we can nick from my palette just for that. Maybe adding in just a smattering of brown, and then we can just start filling in these gaps, maybe darkening down these posts and these lights, just coming in gently. And finally, we've got that. Mix that in with light shade green back here into a nice wash, and we can just have it fading off into the background, just like that. 35 seconds remaining. We've got time just to throw in a little bit of blue for the sky. I think we might. There's that scene. I am thinking. I was thinking Romania, Hungary. Let's go on the border. Let's say we're somewhere here. And if it's one or the other, I'm leaning more towards Hungary. Just gut feeling, don't know why. But I could be wrong. I was very wrong. We were all the way over in Belgium. Coming into grade. Well, there we go. I was far off to the east, 771 miles off to the east to be precise. But even if I say so myself, we managed to achieve ourselves there. A nice little scene painting. I particularly enjoyed this building here in the back, which I suppose we could go and have a look at what it actually is. We'll just take a second just to work our way off around that. So what do we think? Do we think we've captured the scene there well? If anyone out there has... is this what we're seeing? Or were we seeing right down off to a church or something? Might have been the medical institute perhaps we were seeing the tower of? Well, either way, it is what it is. We've got ourselves this little painting. Nice little scene over in grade. And I think I was going to call it for part 1 of this episode. If you want to see some more, we're going to go on. We've got a few more rounds to go. There'll be a part 2 linked in the video. Whichever corner it goes into. And thank you very much for joining. If you enjoy what you see here and you enjoy the relaxed attitude of making a little bit of artwork, exploring the world as we go, hit that subscribe button and you'll get notified if you hit the little bell when I put a video out. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time for some more geosketching. Keep making, keep being creative, keep being awesome.